Hello, my name is Chukuma Smart Amefula. I want to talk about an environmental policy issue which is relevant to my work and which I know will also be relevant to my future professional work. And that environmental policy is on sustainable energy policy at the local government level. I want to use Nigeria as an example. Nigeria operates local, state, and federal government. And I know that all the debates and all the discussions on energy policy, on environmental policy, hover at the federal government level, making it almost impossible for local governments and the state government authorities to have policies that will mandate them to use resources available to them to implement sustainable energy projects. This is a very big concern to me. It's a big concern to me. And going down to the local government level to investigate to find out why there are no policies that will enable them use resources available to them for sustainable energy projects. They will always put up an opposing challenge that they do not have independent purse. Therefore, they do not have enough money or resources or funds, that which they will use for such projects. That all the funds they receive, come from the federal government, and whenever it comes, they will use it for payment of staff salaries. Therefore, making policies or doing projects or interventions on sustainable energy is not a priority to them. So, and I know it's not a priority to them. So, and apart from that, I equally know that local government authorities can look away from the federal government funding and also look for alternative way of raising fund for sustainable energy interventions, and which is maybe approaching the international development partners. But one another opposing challenge I discover in this is because the staff of these local government authorities do not have the capacity to write winning proposals. So this is another challenge. And they will always say they do not have the funding to hire consultants who will write this kind of proposals for them or even write the policies, which they can work with. Therefore, I see the need that for these kind of policies to be available at the local government level, two political institutions need to be involved. And the first one will have to start from the legislative arm of the government. So the legislative arm of the government, maybe at the state level, or at the local government level, will begin to draft laws which will become policies for the local government. And in that law, it will include how they can use the limited resources available to them to begin to do intervention on sustainable energy, even if it is powering the public primary infrastructure at the local government level. That is an achievement. So it is when these laws are available that the executive arm will now be involved in. And I know that the moment the laws are there, the policies are there, the executive arm will no longer have any excuse on why they cannot apportion part of the limited resources they have in order to implement sustainable energy at the local government level. So the political institutions will have to be the legislative arm and the executive arm. And I know that this is relevant to my work and also will be relevant to my future work, because in my bid to investigate why there are no policies at the local government level, I'll be able to find out ways which the local government authorities can adopt, so that by the time they are implementing policies on sustainable energy, it will factor into what the government at the federal level will also be doing in order to make sure there is a balanced energy mix for the local government and also for the nation. And in the process, will help to achieve environmental sustainability. Thank you.